it, I can feel it. It's pressing down on me and I can barely breathe. Oh, can you feel it? And I'm surrounded everywhere. I can feel it, I can feel it. It's creeping up on me, but what I just can't see. Or say you feel it. I'm falling into this unknown. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? There's nothing I can do but to give in to the plan. And the bass kicks in, and the bass kicks in, and the bass kicks in. I can take it, and I lose control. I can shake it, can't fight it anymore. In this almighty road, I'm falling into this unknown. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? There's nothing I can do but to give in to the plan. And the bass kicks in, and the bass kicks in, and the bass kicks in, and the bass kicks in. I can take it, and I lose control. I can shake it.
Awesome to the max. Awesome.
Anybody? Can anybody hear me? I can't.
Hello?
Your name. I can't hear you, but I can see you trying.
Can you hear me?
Okay, it's getting a little better. You're still a little quiet.
Okay. Is this better? I don't know if it
Maybe
says
if you
my
lower
right.
Your,
Is this the mic it's coming through? I don't know what mic it's coming through. I'm really confused.
You hear me, people?
I can hear you.
Okay.
If you lower your
nice.
threshold, you might come in a little louder.
Oh, if I lower my threshold, okay. Are you having a hard time hearing me or the other guy?
One.
Alright, I was having a hard time hearing you, but you just came in really well now.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
Are we seriously waiting on spectators?
Yeah, that's kind of silly. It shouldn't wait on spectators. We're not gonna load in because of spectators.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's kind of stupid. Okay. We're back in.
Okay. 5 of 7. 6 of 7.
7 of 7.
Alright. We fucking got there. Alright, so I've learned. You don't put anything in the chat.
Yeah, don't type anything in the chat. If it's I don't know if admins are in this game, but if they are, they'll get really mad at you.
No, admins are not in this game. Still.
Yeah, but still out of respect.
Okay, that's classic. Ban, troll, sniper, jug, axe.
Radiance ban.
Seems to be a cookie cutter banning to the first 4 bans. Just the meta.
The good old 2K meta.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Reserve time.
I think they'll ban Joke next.
And then followed up by
Yeah, I
Sniper.
put $10 on it.
Ooh, Venture.
Oh,
Dire's
avenge
ban.
ban. Nice. That's pretty much different from bans we usually see. And Void, okay.
Radiance pick.
So we should probably see a jug, sniper.
I'm not sure if I need to pick a Bentley or not, but I'm gonna run to get. I'll leave this door open for Owen.
So that means Dire should get Juggernaut.
Yeah, so the Dire side will probably pick up like Juggernaut or Lion or something like that. The heroes that, if they don't get banned, they get picked.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Reserve time.
Do you know if 1.6k Surub is going to be talking as well, or is he just not going to talk? Because he's in the this casting channel, I
have
think.
no idea.
Dire's pick.
AA pick.
Yeah, they're probably looking for some wombo combo.
Yeah, he was picked up in a
Perhaps.
game yesterday. They had the Slark AA lane, and we ran a tri lane against that, and we beat them pretty badly.
Yeah, we will probably see here a Magnus pick or Dark Seer.
Radiant's pick.
They go with the line. That's a good pick.
What will be the answer from the Dire?
Cough, cough, Radiant.
Sorry, Radiant. Yeah, sorry.
It's no big deal.
You think they just picked Juggernaut?
We got our
here?
one viewer that's
Should be looking
relying
at
on us to
people,
get an
10
accurate
seconds
cast.
to
It's
go.
okay.
Hey, you
5
gotta start
seconds,
somewhere,
5
man.
seconds.
Yeah,
Reserve
sorry, this is
time.
only my second time doing this.
No, I think we hit like 20. I hit 20 viewers on my stream yesterday on one of the games.
Nice.
Oh, and there's the Juggernaut.
Radiant's ban.
Juggernaut.
Yeah,
pick.
there's
They
the
have
Juggernaut.
two.
So they have both of the meta favorites.
Dire's ban.
Yeah, but the problem here is that they need a lot of farm, those two heroes. So, other three heroes that they can choose have to be really big space creators.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
The other thing is they pick their carries first.
Reserve time.
Yeah,
Radiant's ban.
so they ban Lich here.
10 seconds to go.
I don't really see how Lich would have
The
synergized
Dire
with
already
Radiant's
have
team,
Lich.
but
Dire's ban.
the Storm ban, that's a pretty good ban. Storm Spirit's pretty strong right now.
Yeah, he's a pretty good. He's a pretty
10
strong hero
seconds to
against
go.
Sniper because he can close the distance.
Yeah, a lot
5
of burst
seconds.
damage too. So do you think Dire should pick Viper as their mid?
Dire's pick.
Maybe
Well,
Queen of Pain?
Queen of Pain would probably be a pretty good lane against Sniper.
Just close the distance with the blink and then burst him.
I mean, just constantly put that Q on Sniper as long as Sniper doesn't have the best positioning. And they should be fine.
Yep.
10 seconds to go.
yeah, but the problem with the Queen of Pain that
5
doesn't
seconds.
snowball. She falls off really fast. Something like 20-30 minutes in the game.
Radiant's pick.
Necro, nice.
That's interesting. Get that Heartstopper aura going.
Do you think they'll send
Yeah.
Necro mid, or they'll put him off lane?
Yeah, I think they'll put him mid. I mean, he needs his levels and he's a really strong core hero. And plus, he won't get as much farm in the offlane.
10 seconds to go.
So yeah, I think
5
this is
seconds.
a Necro mid.
Yeah, if Necro buys a couple armor rings, that would be really hard for Sniper to deal with.
Yeah,
Just
it would
blocks
be.
all his physical damage.
Dire's
Hey,
pick.
Bat Rider, nice. That's really up. We don't usually see in these lower brackets, but hey, it will be fun, I guess.
Yeah, the Batrider is a really good hero. He can lasso people through BKB, so not too many BKB carriers up on Dire, but still a good hero for pickoffs.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, but they need someone,
5
one more
seconds.
hero for a pickup, because Batrider can't do that himself later on, so... And they have to choose
Reserve
their
time.
support, so... I don't know, I think it's some kind of an odd pick here. They need something
feels
perhaps tanky.
Radiant's pick.
There comes out that Magnus you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe a Tusk would be good to follow it up with. A lot of
operation.
burst damage.
The people in chat
Silence.
are saying that
Dire's
Radiants are
banned.
gonna win, but I don't really know. They have a really greedy lineup right now.
Yeah, really greedy.
I don't think Silencer is gonna really be able to help too much as a support. He doesn't have any stuns, and that's really what the
10
Radiant
seconds
needs.
to go.
Yeah, they have no crowd
seconds.
control on the Radiant team.
Yeah, no
And I
lockdown.
mean, their only picks,
Reserve
yeah,
time.
only something like, I know, Enigma, but that's way too greedy. Way too greedy. I don't know, we shall see, but so far things are looking dire for the Radiant. Yeah, that was a bad joke.
Radiant's banned.
I see what you did there.
It's okay. Bad puns are allowed.
Dire's pick.
Yeah, I'm favoring
Okay,
Dire
we
for
need
this
now a
one.
strong. Yeah, Dire now needs to be
Yeah, that PA
strong
ban is
for-
actually pretty good by the
Faceless
Radiant because
they banned Faceless.
PA would be a good gap closer against Sniper.
Yeah, indeed.
Anti-mage?
Anti-Mage could be good as well.
10 seconds
That's
to
still
go.
there.
Morphling?
5 seconds.
Morphling, sure, but anti-mage against a Batrider and a Juggernaut.
Reserve time.
But actually, they could go with AM here because Radiant is not an early. Radiant do not have an early pushing lineup. So yeah, could go with anti-mage.
They could go baller and be Huskar.
Oh god, the Huskar pick. I don't think that would really work out for them. Or did you say Tusk?
And the Tusk for Radiant.
Oh, Tusk for Radiant.
Yeah, so Batrider can
Radiant
drag a
definitely
person out of
needs some
position and
kind
they get
of an
bursted
initiative.
down.
Well, that's Shadow Fiend
Radiant's
for the
pick.
Dire.
Okay, Shadow Fiend, nice.
Okay.
They're
So,
They've got a
is
lot of
this,
AoE here.
Safe lane Shadow Fiend?
oh, and they end up picking up a hero with a stun. Witch Doctor. So do you guys want to give a name to the Dire since they don't have a name? Or do you want to just continue to call them the Dire?
Dire's fine.
There's some good names.
Places,
Okay.
everyone.
So, let's introduce the teams. Who will have the
Alright,
honor
Sniper
of
will be
introducing
piloted
the
by
Radiant?
Jmu. Gimsum is going to be rolling with the Silencer. We have Hydrogen
Looks like we
Fluoride
lost one.
on the Juggernaut. Witch Doctor is going to be piloted by Assassin Earth Phantom King. That's a mouthful. We'll just call him Earth King.
Or Assassin Phantom?
Okay.
Or
What's
Earth.
with all the scribbling?
And then we have that piloting the Batrider.
Rat.
Frosty.
Frosty. Yeah, let's
I
go with
dubbed thee
Frosty.
Frosty.
On the Dire
And
side,
on the Dire side, go for it.
Infernac? Is that what the Shadow Fiend's name is?
Inferniac?
Inferniac.
This is why I like my name. It's simple.
Inferniac, yeah.
It's easy to flame too.
On AA we have
Just
Dr.
shout Barca.
Farty. We have Into Bias on the Necrophos. We have Greenie on the Lion. And we have Why Do I Dota on the Magnus.
Okay, it seems that our players are very artistic.
Yes.
From all the drawings on the map we see.
Are they waiting on an unpause? What's going on here?
Juggernaut DC'd. He had to restart Dota, I think.
Yeah, he needs to restart.
Alright. So let's take a look at the item composition, maybe?
The what?
The item pickups from the starting items for each team.
Oh,
Necro's going with that headdress first and nothing else. Very greedy from him.
That is greedy.
yeah, but
I think he would have been better off with a couple rings of protection and then had
Yeah,
two tangos
and the
pulled through.
tangos, yeah, definitely.
No teams are
It's
buying any
almost
Sentry
all,
Wards. We won't see too many camps blocked. Do you think we're going to see a Bat Rider offlane, or is he going to go jungle? No, he's building for the offlane.
Can't go jungle from the level 1, so has to go offlane.
No, Bat Rider can jungle from level 1. It's pretty effective.
Why Dota is starting off with 4 tangos, stout shield, he's got a ward, and a clarity, or excuse me, healing solve. The Lion's got 3 GG branches. It looks like he pulled 2 tangos to someone. I think it's, yeah, it is the Shadow Fiend. And he's also got a solve and a clarity. The Shadow Fiend is being pulled with 2 tangos, and he's got a couple GG branches.
Very greedy build coming out from the Shadow Fiend.
30 seconds to go.
Yeah, to round it off, we've got the AA with the other ward, 4 tangos, a clarity, and 3 GG branches. Sniper here, he's got 4 tangos and a Wraith Band. The Bat Rider's got the ward with 4 tangos, 3 GG branches, and a circlet. Witch Doctor is on 3. Oh, Witch Doctor's trying to go Magic Wand relatively early with 4 tangos and clarity.
And here
Silencer
we go.
has the other ward, 4 tangos, 2 GG branches, and 2
Okay,
clarities.
we have some top rune. Right?
And
And Radiant will get both
Juggernaut's got a
runes.
Stout
For
Shield,
this one.
Quelling Blade, and 4 tangos. And Radiant got both runes. Nice.
They were able to do a decent amount of damage to that sniper using A's chilling touch. It does actually quite a lot of damage at level 1.
Okay. Oh, and it looks like the Shadow Fiend will be taking mid. That's interesting. Looks
They're
like Shadow
putting-
Fiend's going to rush that bottle. That's going to be really important for him.
Tooth Fairy's calling you out, Mega.
No tri-lanes. That was weird.
Yeah, we
It
saw
really
a lot
looked
of
like they were gonna
tri-lanes
have a
yesterday.
tri-top somewhere.
I figured Witch Doctor would have gone down and tri-laned with Silencer and Juggernaut, but they are not.
Yeah, I thought it was
but
going to be a
still
safe
good.
lane for Shadow Fiend. And they were Necrolite mid, but I guess not.
Shadow Fiend picking up that
Alright,
bottle.
Shadow Fiend's got his bottle.
Any tri-lane coming from the Radiant side would be weak because they have almost no lockdowns except on the Witch Doctor. So this is probably the
Witch
best.
Doctor's finished
for
his
them.
wand, he's got a charge.
Bat Rider with this Observer Ward. Does this block the camp over here? Or no?
No, that does
I
not.
don't think so.
That's just to give them vision for ganks.
Well, I know he wasn't trying to block the camp, but I was wondering if it actually did block the camp.
Well, so far this mid Shadow Fiend is not doing a very good job of pressuring that sniper. That's going to be real big as the game goes on.
Yeah, Sniper is ahead of last hits. He's 12-4, as Shadow Fiend is 9-0.
That is to be expected in the beginning because Shadow Fiend has less damage than Sniper, but as time goes on, he will probably take over that mid lane concerning the last hits.
Yeah, Sniper's almost out of regen, and he decided not to go bottle. He grabbed boots first, so he's not going to have any more regen for a few minutes.
Who was that last one you're talking about?
Sniper going boots first.
Okay.
The Juggernaut took a little harass down bot. He seems to be putting points into stats, maxing E and putting other points into stats.
That's interesting. Do you think that crit will actually do enough work in the early part of the game?
The old build used to be to go Q all the time, but recently a lot of the pro players have been going E to maximize that damage. They turned Juggernaut into a right-click carry instead of the utility he once was.
Okay, on top we saw Witch Doctor missing the pole camp. Yeah, not too interesting game so far, just really passive, just farming.
Bat Rider doing some harass to Necro, but he's not going to go down.
Necro picks up his boots. It's really interesting with that hood. I'm not sure what he's trying to do with that. Do you think they're rushing mech?
Yeah, it would be interesting to see if they rush mech.
Okay, we see we have a mid engagement between the Sniper and SF, and that's about it.
Yeah, Sniper's not level 6 yet, so he really can't.
SF grabs the rune. Yeah.
And there is a regen rune bot if Sniper can go down there and see it. They do have vision on it, so if he notices it, he may go
quick
for
question, quick aside. How do I pronounce y'all's names?
it. My name is Persona Zero. Is that what you're asking?
It says Miyazano.
Oh, Miyazano. Yeah, that's my, I just made a random name. That's like the current name I'm using. My actual username is Persona Zero, sorry.
Persona Zero, alright. And what was your other, who's the third?
Yeah, my name is kinda difficult to pronounce, just call it Megadeth. This is
Megadeth.
yeah, like the
Well,
band.
I just wanted
Never
to
mind.
say, Megadeth, that was a good call. The Shadow Fiend does seem to be taking over this mid-game.
And Shadow Fiend actually might go down here. No, he's gonna survive.
What? Yeah, he's gonna survive.
A little bit of a
Yeah, he had
misplay
that
by him.
regen
He was
rune.
getting that regen from the regen rune, and he walked into Sniper Shrapnel. And didn't regain his health
That's not
fully.
good.
The Juggernaut
Radiant's
picking up the
mid
poor
tower's
man's
getting
shield and
banged
ring of
up.
Aquila first.
Okay,
And
we
the,
still some of the
Radiant's
top,
mid tower
and
could use a
nothing
hand.
happened. Okay.
the Dire is going to have to
People
really
with
rely on
kills.
their team fight. They really don't have much of a carry. Putting Necro in that safe lane to get priority 1 farm might not be the best idea.
Yeah, and even his farm is bad, so I don't know how good of a core he will be when it comes to mid game. CS is really poor. Oh,
Yeah, not too much action happening around the map. Static farming like usual. Witch Doctor is being
We
pinged
do
out
have a
by the
wraparound
AA
from the
here.
Witch
They see
Doctor
him.
is seen.
But they won't go on that.
Shadow Fiend is doing a good job on the rune control. He does, never mind.
And Shadow Fiend might be coming down for a gank.
Gets a good pull from Silencer. See if they're gonna try and pick him off.
and will Lion get? Lion needs his stun or hex him.
Looks like they're going for the silencer. But
Yeah,
we'll just place down the ward
I
and
don't think
go away. Or Lion will fall down to Juggernaut.
Oh, he gets melted.
Okay, so you get a first blood, but I don't know why Lion just didn't fix him, and Shadow Fiend could have come and killed him.
I don't know, mana.
Seems like he didn't sock him or something, like.
Lion had mana to use both of his spells, or at least one of them.
Yeah,
Dire's mid tower
that's
won't
a
last
bit
much longer.
strange, first blood.
Might have been out of cast range.
No, he was really close. Juggernaut was able to ult him. If Jug's able to ult you, you're definitely in cast range for a stun or hex.
Yeah, that's something like 350, I think, range for his ulti. Around 400, definitely. So Lion.
Yeah, Lion's range is a little bit bigger than Jug's cast range. Yeah, it's around double the size. Shadow Fiend's gonna be able to pick up this DD rune up top, and Necro will get the bounty rune bot.
Necro's kind of, and he has level 6, so we could see some gank here happening.
Looks like he's coming around to get the gank, but no one else is there. And he looks like he's gonna get spotted out by Silencer.
And he's chasing him. Yeah, okay, he gets back.
And Lion sees Jug, but he's not going to put down the stun. Magnus, not level 6 yet. Does not have that RP. And Lion will rotate over towards the jungle. I'm not sure what he's doing. But the static farm continues. It looks like they really want to go on this Jug, though. They recognize him being a threat. He has Omni Slash up in 5 seconds. They're putting some good harassment to the Necro. He won't be able to use any spells for the time being.
Alright, looks like they are going to dive it.
Yeah, they're going to go for this. Oh, and Necro's going to fall.
Necro does what?
That's another kill for Juggernaut.
It's going to be a disaster for Dire.
And will they... The AA ult will miss Silencer. And they'll kill Lion. That's a third kill going the way of Juggernaut. And Juggernaut seems to be able to get out of here fine. These are some...
That's a big thing. That's a big play.
These are some plays that the Dire are just trying to force out that they just can't be made. So they're going to have to rethink their strategy. Because you can just not... You can't have these ganks that continue to fail. Because it's doing the exact opposite. Instead of shutting down the Juggernaut, you're now giving him kills that are very helpful to him. He has 3 kills now. He is leading net worth by 500 in front of Shadow Fiend, and a lot more than that in front of everyone else.
It feels like they're lacking confidence when they're going into these ganks.
Yeah,
It's almost like they're not sure what they want to do and how they want to tier their spells.
Yeah, Lion does seem to hesitate there 2 times. And they killed Necro off easily. He went in for Jug's ulti. There were no creeps there, so yeah.
Yeah.
They need to play more carefully.
Dire's positioning has been a little bit off, but if they can get some good positioning out, they will definitely be able to win these fights. They have a great team fight once we get into further into the mid game.
Yeah, it definitely feels like the Dire have the advantage on teamfight. They just need to be able to execute.
Yeah,
And so far they haven't been able to do that.
And Silencer's also going to be able to stop that execution with his global silence in the middle of the fight. If they get off that RP and then he silences, they really have no follow-up for that. But if they're able to pick off Silencer before he's able to global silence them or bait out the silence, they'll definitely be able to have an easy time if their positioning is good. Magnus getting a few last hits in mid before Shadow Fiend comes back.
Yeah, he's nowhere near his Blink Dagger, and perhaps the Dire supports should have stacked some camps in the jungle for him, so he could get Blink Dagger faster.
Shadow Fiend decided to go Mask of Madness, which is an interesting item to pick up first. You usually see the Blink
Radiant's
Dagger,
top tower
the
is
Mechanism,
in
or the
bad
Yule
shape.
Scepter picked up first, but he decided to go Mask of Madness. And we'll see how that works out for
That's
him.
one man Shadow
Radiant's
Fiend,
top
man.
tower is taking hits.
Okay, he has enemies.
He has full souls as well. If he can find Juggernaut out in the jungle here, this could be an easy kill. They have a ward there. They
That
should have
would
been
be
able
a
to
strong
spot him
pickup
out,
for
but
Dire.
I don't think he's going to do anything on this. No, he's going to rotate through the river, and he's going to miss Juggernaut.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
Bat Rider has now rotated over to the jungle. He is trying to take some camps. He is a little close. He's around 1,000 gold away from his Blink Dagger. Magnus is a little bit
The
behind
Switch
him.
Doctors really wanted to gank that ancient apparition. He's been calling it. They have the vision too.
Yeah, AA's just been
And
walking around over there.
yeah, I think this Lion just winning up. I mean, he has to step up his game fast. He isn't ganking and he's doing anything. He needs to step up.
The line actually might fall here. No, AA is going to scare him back. Sniper using that Mask of Madness is going to get AA here. And
And
Well played.
Lion
Simple
also
pick
try
off.
to go for.
with the late support not coming out in time.
Yeah, it seems that the greedy draft will work out this game for
Dire's
random
mid tower won't
or
last much
report.
longer.
Yeah, NR is playing pretty well this game. When the Dire Courier was spot out by the Radiant, they got one hit on it, but not nearly enough damage to kill it. The Radiant is... Oh, I guess they have one ward down here at Roche, which was just barely spotted out. It's not even... I mean, it's really close to being spotted out by this Dire Sentry ward, but it's just missed. And that's the only vision they have on the whole map, so... Dire does not have much of a roaching lineup this early on, so... The Roche... Oh, I guess they have another ward up here. They're really dedicated to warding Roche, but it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Dire does not seem to have the lineup to be able to take Roche. Juggernaut, on the other hand,
Dire's
could
mid
probably
tower's having
get a pretty
technical
early Roche
difficulties.
if he gets up that Mask of Madness and the Yasha, which he's pretty close to the Yasha. Already has the Mask of Madness.
Sniper and Juggernaut, if they smoke up, they can easily take Roche even now.
Yeah, they can definitely take it right now.
But they're probably contested with just farming. And
Ooh, and Magnus is gonna get
Oh,
away.
that was a close good.
yeah, he's a very lucky guy.
He is.
I was actually surprised how well that Omni Slash went for that Juggernaut. There were a bunch of creeps there.
Shadow Fiend's been really pressuring this mid tower. Sniper has not nearly as much damage on the tower as Shadow Fiend has put on his. But, Dire seems to have a little bit of the advantage from towers, but
The Dire
they're
best
still
do
behind on
something
kills.
about that bottom tower.
and then
What
also
is
behind
something
you
to note
from-
is that this Shadow Fiend is trying to close the gap between the net worth between himself and Juggernaut, and he just took the top tier net worth. See if he can keep it.
Yeah, he is,
It seems he will be going for the Shadow Blade.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
This is a nice item to escape either from Jug's ulti or to close the distance between him and Sniper
Radiant's
or other
top
heroes.
tower's hurting. Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
We might have
Oh,
action
do they
here
see
in
the
bottom.
sniper?
Radiant's mid tower's in trouble.
And Shadow Fiend will take that mid tower.
Fiend will take mid tower.
Meanwhile, we see Necro rushing that eggs. He's not going
Shadow
to build
Fiend's
a
going
mech.
on the Switch Doctor. Oh,
Oh,
wow, that's a lot of damage coming out.
And
Nice
with that
pick off.
DD rune and the Shadow
get
Blade,
DD rune, yeah.
that is a lot of extra damage.
Yep, that's given him a lot of space and net worth. He's jumping up to about 600 gold in the lead.
With this DD rune, they could look to push this top tower as well. All of Radiant is bot. And NR, the
That was
Juggernaut.
strange. I guess that sentry didn't catch this ward right here.
Oh, and the ward's just gone now, so there was a ward there, and they could have caught it out with the Observer ward, but doesn't matter anymore. Shadow Fiend might be able to get Juggernaut
Radiant's
here.
top tower's in bad shape.
Oh, and the silence will come out from Silencer,
Oh,
and they'll let him get away.
that's
Radiant's top
Well,
tower.
the Bat Rider's gonna get caught out, and Frosty's gonna go down to DieHardDota.
The Radiant lost the top
it
tower.
does, they just blew him up.
And Necro is
So,
continuing
are
to
they
farm top as he pushes
Dyer's
that
mid
tier
tower
1
could use a
top
little
tower.
help.
Yeah, he's going for fast eggs. But will they continue to push this bot tower or...
Dyer's mid tower won't last much longer.
And that was good. It secured the Blink Dagger for Magnus, and it denied the almost Blink Dagger for Bat Rider. So that was a very good trade for the Dire. They didn't lose anything, and they gained an objective and a kill. Juggernaut looks to be trying to go on Necro here.
Went a bit too deep. Juggernaut goes on Necro.
See if he can get a pick off.
And Necro will probably go down here if Jug
Results
ults.
up. There it is.
Yep.
And Necro will fall.
Yeah. Went too deep without vision.
Not very good positioning from Necro, but Shadow Fiend is still well ahead of Juggernaut in net worth. And the
That's
Dire,
really going to cripple that Necrophos farm. He lost 329 gold and gave 420 to Jug.
yeah, the gold evening out from both teams. The lead that NR once had is gone, and the lead that the Dire were slowly gaining is back to 0. But the XP still 3,000 in the way of the Dire. NR has some catching up to do now. They were once ahead, but the time is no longer there. And Witch Doctor will deward both the Sentry and the Observer ward that the Dire had at Roche.
That should be 100 gold for him right there, right?
I don't believe you get any gold
50,
from
I
the
think
Sentry ward,
you-
so I think it's only 50.
Sentries, yeah, you just get 50 gold. Okay.
So the sentries do give you 50 or no?
No, the Sentries
No,
don't give you any
they don't.
gold, only Observer wards give you gold.
Yeah.
So the Observer ward gave him 50
Okay,
gold.
okay.
Radiant's
They
top
see the Witch
tower's
Doctor.
hurting.
The other positive about the Dire is that all they really need to get up is that Blink Dagger on the Magnus for their whole Wombo combo to really work, and they have that Blink Dagger secured on Magnus, and Shadow Fiend is definitely getting some good farms, so they're in a really good position. Meanwhile, NR needs to get a lot of farm up on Jug and Sniper, and the Blink Dagger up on Bat Rider before they can really do anything. But they have the Blink on Bat, and Jug isn't getting as good farm as he once was. He has an item coming to him. He has a
Radiant's
Sange.
bottom tower
So-
seen better days.
He now will have a Sange and Yasha. And Sniper's still sitting on just that
Did-
Mask of Madness and Maelstrom.
They created a lot of space by harassing that bottom tower. Hopefully they can take advantage of it.
And the bot tower is actually in deny range, and Witch Doctor will look to deny the tower. And he will
That'll work.
get it.
The Radiant disown their bottom tower.
Okay, it seems that Shadow Fiend is going to build Kari, which I think he needs damage more. But he'll probably look for stat survivability, and he will get damage from Magnus's in power. That's
Yes.
probably the strategy there.
Yeah, we can also don't also discount Chilling Touch
Dire's
from
top
AA as
tower,
well.
You know the drill.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, and Power and Chilling Touch together will definitely provide Shadow Fiend with a lot of damage.
Ooh, we see a dog sneaking in for Roche. Well, Dire, go and take a look.
Juggernaut popping the healing ward to secure that his HP will stay high. And I don't think Dire's going to be able to see this. They don't have any wards down there. They were de-warded earlier.
They have no idea.
So AA and Necro rotating on you, but I don't know if they're going to check this.
Let's see.
Oh, and they do!
Oh,
They see it!
They're gonna check it.
No, come on!
Will the Necro ult come out? No, it won't.
Oh,
And this could have been a misplay.
Oh, that's not good.
Magnus coming in.
Alright, Lion, do
Okay.
Oh,
something.
Juggernaut might fall.
Do something.
Necro ult coming out on Juggernaut, and that will secure the
that is
kill.
big.
Okay.
That is a big kill for the Dire. Oh, the
Juggernaut's gonna be
RP.
out for over 70 seconds.
Second.
And they have nobody left to clean up the low.
Shadow Fiend will ignore team and take Roche.
And he will get the double damage, come on.
And
That is
all
a
the
big
Radiant will
swing.
get out of that is an AA kill for
The Dire
Jug,
might wanna
Witch Doctor,
mine the
and a
top
Roche.
tower.
That is not a good trade for Radiant.
Juggernaut
Not at
did get
all.
Reaper sights, so he's
Dire's
been out for
structure's looking fortified.
almost 30 seconds now. He's still got
The
45
Dire
more to
might
go.
wanna mine the top
Jmu
tower.
is
That completes Necro's mechanism.
it's a pretty late
Shadow
mechanism.
Fiend.
Got it,
Dire's top tower's
so
gonna
yeah,
beat
this is
down.
a
Picks up
really
the Scotty.
nice item progressions for the Fiend.
Shadow Fiend is very far ahead in terms of net worth. 4,000 gold ahead of Juggernaut and Sniper. And double the net worth of everyone else.
Oh, he's going to jungle. Will he find Batrider here? He sniffs it? Nah. He sniffs
He's looking
him,
to try
but
to get something out of
can't go
this,
back.
though.
Yeah, he's going for that silencer and he will probably kill him.
Yeah, Silencer
Come on.
is TPing out, so he'll probably get away fine. Shadow Fiend will
Yeah.
just look to push out this lane a little bit more after he realizes that Silencer is no longer there.
Ultimate Witch Doctor, Operation. Yeah, okay. Not back. But Shadow Fiend and Necro are on their tails.
And oh, the one hit onto Witch Doctor.
Okay, that
One
was too
shot.
cruel.
That
right
will
click
be
is
bad
real.
for NR. They will not have the Witch Doctor ult for 30 seconds in this fight, and they do not want to fight without that. There's a lot of damage.
And their only CC, really.
Yeah. Sniper's Shrapnel works as a pretty good CC, though. It covers a lot, slows, and makes it harder to move around in fights. But it does not provide any stun or silence. So they should rework it so it stun
Good for
has a mini
position
bash
control,
and
not a whole lot on
silence.
lockdown.
Yeah, like Sniper is. Oh, that's a nice
Oh,
RP,
big
but
RP!
instead of bingo,
Can he follow it up? He
and
does!
then the-
And Shadow Fiend will not fall down to this batter lasso. But
Yeah,
he actually
Aegis.
ends up falling down.
That's a big
But he has Aegis. He will turn around and try to kill Witch Doctor.
Shadow.
Somebody
He's
Roll
under the
with this
tower,
guy.
they have vision.
But Sniper is
Somebody's
munching
cooking.
him.
3 down.
Will he get Sniper? And
He will get
secure
Sniper and
the
he'll
kill.
turn around and try to get the bat kill.
Pretty sight right
And he'll easily take down the Bat Rider.
That's right.
3 down.
Right click, sorry.
makes 3.
No, Jugger.
Juggernaut's still picking everyone off on the other end.
4 down.
with the
Trouble brewing at Radiant's
And we
bottom
will
Gotta
tower.
be careful, he's low.
Clash of the Titans? Guess not. Fight
he still wants to
recap,
go on
well,
this, but Juggernaut's going to
pretty
take the
Top
safe route
tower's
home,
taking hits.
and I don't think Shadowfiend will be able to catch up to him.
Jug
I
did
hope
well
to
that
turn
team
back.
fight, but it doesn't matter because Shadowfiend
Radiant's
just
top
answered
tower's
right back.
hurting.
He maintains his
Yeah,
4,000
but the
gold
key
lead.
moment there,
Yeah,
key
both.
moment there that when the Magnus...
Radiant's top
Okay,
tower
you're
is in bad shape. Have fun trying to bust
Go ahead,
down
Megadeth.
Radiant structures now.
Yeah, the key moment in that fight that when the Magnus
The Radiant
RP'd
got
them,
one last
the Bat
top
Rider
tower.
took Shadowfiend. He lasted him, so he couldn't play damage, and they had no damage dealer. So that was a really good play, but by Bat Rider there, and it probably saved their asses in that team fight, or it would be really, really bad.
And Shadowfiend going for that rapier or the safer pickup of the crits. So we'll have to see what he goes for. But most likely we'll
Yeah, I
see
think those are
the
the.
Daedalus.
But the Rapier would be nice.
Yes, the rapier
Oh,
would be much
big
appreciated.
play.
On the RP
Oh,
and the
big play.
Requiem coming out on Juggernaut. And he will fall down for
That's
60
big.
seconds.
Big pickup.
7 in a row. 2 down.
Three shotted. That's just sad.
And Shadowfiend's shoulders definitely gonna hurt after this game. He's carrying
Shadowfiend
his
is
team
empowered.
very well.
Yeah.
And the
Okay, we see they are pushing. The sniper is pushing them back.
Shadowfiend will look for a pickoff, but I don't think he'll be able to find anything. And the smoke will reveal Lion, but does not reveal the Magnus or the Necro. And 7,500 XP going the way of the Dire.
I'm gonna check the
and
Roche pit.
Almost 75
Yeah.
gold going the way of the Dire. 7,500 gold is going the way of the Dire as well.
So this Shadowfiend, 7,000 above their carry, the Juggernaut, and double everyone else, at least.
Yeah, but that's a problem. If they can control the Shadow Fiend, Sniper and Jugger can take out with ease the whole Dire team. Because the rest of the Dire team is very underfarmed. So yeah, this Shadow Fiend...
Dire's top tower. 8 no drill. Radiant's bottom
Juggernaut will
tower.
take out Magnus,
Oh.
but he's gonna do it at the cost of his life.
He is...
Sniper pushes in that top one, that the tier 1 top tower, but I do not believe that trade is going to be worth it.
Trouble brewing. at
Dire will look
Radiant's
to take
bottom
this
Here
tower.
comes
spot
the
tier
2-tier
2,
bottom.
Dire's top tower.
and Radiant does not have a
Yes,
4.
but do they continue to push bot
Radiant's
lane, or
bottom
do
tower
they
ain't a
turn
pretty
back
sight
and
right
defend?
now. Dire's
Sniper might be able to get this tier
Radiant
2
lost
top
one of them
actually,
Bottom towers.
doing a lot of work,
9 in a row.
but
Yeah, but
with the rest of his team
I think
falling,
I can take
I'm not
the
sure how
bot lane.
worth this
Top
is.
tower.
And he will secure this top tier 2. And he has a TP scroll,
Both
so
Lion and
Breaking
AA
through the
have
Dire's
TPs, so
structures
they
for
can
now.
secure it if they need
Dire's
to.
top tower
they
is
might
getting
look to get the
beat down.
deny, but they won't be able to.
Dire's got one
Too
last
late.
top tower.
Oh, Bat's gonna get the lasso onto
Take another
Shadowfiend. This
Shadowfiend.
This
could not
could
be
be
good.
failed,
And Shadowfiend's gonna fall.
and
Oh,
Shadowfiend
Sniper
gonna
gets the
fall,
pick off.
Okay.
And Sniper's gonna kill.
That's
Lion,
big
and look to
shrapnel
kill
going,
Necro.
His name. And
And the slow from the shrapnel is gonna
3 down.
Followed up with Necro.
help secure that kill. AA looking to TP out. Will Bat be able to see that? No. He a little bit clueless there. He could have used his W to stop it, but decides not to.
So that's going to be 1,500 gold for the Sniper, as well as almost 2,000 experience.
And not a huge gold or XP swing in that fight, but definitely what the Radiant needed. They stopped the push. And got a lane of towers up top.
And they got the Shadow Fiend. Didn't lose too much gold on that though. Casual 600.
And he still maintains that 7k gold lead in front of the sniper.
Dire's mid tower.
Juggernaut proving not to be as much of a threat as he was in the early game. But he's going to pick up his tier 1 tower in mid.
Hope the Dire weren't partial to that.
As the rest of the team picks up the last tier 1 bot.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
Double damage.
Okay, so the Radiant have all the lanes pretty much pushed, so though they keep their lanes like that, they can easily take Roche, which is about to spawn in about a minute and a bit more. And as we see, the Dire have no vision around the Roche pit.
And Roche actually
Radiant
is not
does,
up
and
yet.
it looks like they may be rotating towards Roche.
They will scout it out and see if
Yeah.
there's no Roche. He will be up in a few minutes, but now's a little bit too early. It might be a mistake to fight without the Shadow Fiend, so they don't go in just yet. NR is going to look to group up and get ready to defend their base. Roche is actually up in
Roche should be
2
back.
seconds, so if they can turn around and check one more time, they'll be able to take Roche and push in with extra life. But Necro will not check for the time being. And
Now we have Shadow Fiend.
Uh-oh, these
He's
carries need to be
Shadow
very
Blade.
careful. They are out of position here. They don't see the Shadow Fiend.
And Shadow Fiend actually decided to go the MKB instead of crits or Divine Rapier. So he will now pick up the
Not
TP
sure.
boots. And Sniper sits on 3,000 gold. Saving for buyback, I assume. But he has 2,000 gold to
I'm
spend.
assuming he picked up the
if he
MKB to stop the Witch Doctor ult.
I'm not sure. He can one-hit Witch Doctor pretty much. I don't think he has to pick it up for that. I'm not sure why he would
And
pick it
Dire
up
will
over
take
crits.
Roche now.
Yeah, they see it. The Radiant see
But
that they're
I'm
doing
not
it though.
sure
NR is rotating over.
Yeah, but I'm not sure
They
they
get
can
there in time. It
manage.
doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
And that does not last on
He's
anyone.
playing from Red
Roche won't
Rider.
be stomping around no more.
He still has lasso, and yeah, they're all backing up now. It's probably a good call, but there will be casualties.
Silencer will
Yeah,
fall,
that's the sad silencer.
and that will hurt their team because Global Silence was off cooldown, ready to be used, but will not be ready now.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
So that will be easy.
This should be the tier
Tier
2.
2 mid. Yes. They could probably even go right. I mean, they have Exodus and
Radiant's
Silencer
mid tower's
is
getting
down,
1-4.
so they have the advantage here.
You ready, Betty?
And all tier 1 and tier 2s fallen for NR. And they will look to stick in base. And,
Alright, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. I have to go run a few errands. Take care.
Okay,
Okay,
take care.
yes, yeah, man. Okay, Sniper picks up a BKB, not deciding to save for his buyback.
Jonathan trying to chunk at this tower and take it down, but he will not get it just yet. Maybe in a few more creep waves he'll have it. Lion picking up the Aghanim Scepter. That is a very
Okay,
strong pickup
that's
with
big.
the Magnus.
Indeed.
Magnus only 6,000 gold away, 600 gold away from his refresher orb. So he might want to wait to get that, but
Oh, Batrider.
Radiant's
Oh,
top
he was so
tower is
close.
taking hits.
But still, Shadow Fiend has Aegis, so I'm not sure how much that would help.
yeah,
Radiant's top
the
tower is
Dyers
hurting.
are sort of spread out right now, though, so they probably could have killed him twice. Only the Magnus was down there to help him out.
Yeah, that was definitely a misplay.
But the Radiant
I
did
mean,
not
I
have the
don't-
vision to see that, I don't believe.
Radiant's bottom tower seen better days.
Or they're just not afraid of Shadow
Radiant's
Fiend.
bottom tower's done for.
Juggernaut's gonna look to ult Shadow
They're
Fiend.
going a Shadow Fiend.
He will get him,
Okay,
and that's
now
Aegis down on Shadow
Shadow
Fiend.
Fiend round 2. He goes.
And Magnus
Oh,
is
but
gonna
the
fall
Shadow
down
Fiend
without
goes back.
popping the RP. Juggernaut will fall. The lasso coming out on the range creep,
Got that Witch Doctor ult.
and Shadow Fiend taking a lot of damage from Sniper.
Damage and Sniper.
But Sniper did not ult him,
he
and they
can't
lost
also.
vision on him.
Off like a shot.
And Necro is most likely gonna fall.
5 in a row. 6 in a row.
And that was
Two
almost a
down.
team wipe coming out from NR, with Shadow Fiend struggling
Yeah.
back to base.
And in fight recap we see that it's a K gold change and a 4K experience change being for a Radiant team. So that's a pretty good fight they took. And they all almost Battlefield. So that proves that he is too squishy to handle Jug and Sniper. It's kind of the point of this draft of the Radiant team, because he can't fight them alone and all the other cores of the dire side are underfarmed. This is basically the point where other cores of the dire side have to step up, definitely. Sniper.
And Sniper out of position here. Shadow Fiend can get a solo ult on him if he sees him, but he will decide to just try to right click him down. He might not be able to get this though.
Yeah.
And he leaves him be. I think that's a misplay there from Shadow Fiend. He could have easily Requiem sold and killed
Yeah,
him.
just raise him because Sniper had Mask of Madness on, so that's 30% more damage he takes.
And he could have
Yeah,
stopped that
that
TP
wasn't
having that
smart.
MKB, but he did not. Looks like he is going for that Divine Rapier now with the Sacred Relic pickup. I don't really see him picking up a Radiance, and do you really get Abyssal Blade on ranged heroes?
Oh, well, nah. Besides, it won't help here really. I mean, they have enough crowd control.
Yeah, I don't see it
from
being
their
a necessary
abilities.
pickup right here.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, this is balls deep, and they realize that they have to end this game soon, while they still have some kind of an advantage. Right now, they need to farm, take Roshan, and then push. They can't fight Radiant team like right now. Witch Doctor is half on his way towards the Agony Scepter.
Radiant having no vision on the map. Besides their base. They have this one ward over here. But it's not going to help them out too much. They also seem to have this ward here. I'm blind.
Yeah. Yeah, it was recently put there, so it's not a problem. In Courier, Magnus has his refreshers, so this is a big chance for Dire team because Radiant don't know that, so there is an element of surprise there. They just need to protect this Shadow Fiend.
Yes, as long as they can keep the Shadow Fiend up and not let him get picked off, he should have an easy time wiping through NR. And the Dire are very spread out right now. They should look to get clumped up and ready to push in instead of trying to split push through these lanes, because it has not been working out for them. If they just took a fight, they could easily take a Rex.
Shrapnel!
And Lion's gonna fall down.
7 in a row.
These are some misplays coming out from Dire. I said their positioning was gonna be important, and they're just not having the best positioning right now.
I'll take that.
What? Is this a basher for... Yeah, okay, Shadowfiend bought basher.
Yeah, Shadowfiend is going that, the Abyssal Blade.
Blade. Oh man, I really hope for that Divine Rapier.
You know, I was hoping for that as well. But the pause is going to come out here for Necro. He DC'd, we're not sure why. But hopefully he'll be able to rejoin. It would be a shame at this point in the game if he wasn't able to reconnect.
Yeah, indeed.
I'm gonna check my stream settings. 1 second, I'll be right back.
Yeah, okay.
So if you take a look at the graphs, the XP seems to be pretty even. I can't make it out completely because it's behind the game pause, but
Yeah, it seems that that is evened out.
but the team net worth still going the way of the Dire.
Yeah, but that's 7.5k on the SF mainly, so
Yeah, most of the gold on SF.
yeah.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see if Necro's able to reconnect. He's offline on Steam, that's no good.
Yeah, probably his computer crashed. So, shall we see some sick micro?
But yeah, if we can
microing the Necro.
it'd be like that game that Secret had Psy micro 3 heroes at once.
Secret versus SFZ, I think.
I don't know, I didn't watch that game. I saw a few of the highlights. I wasn't paying much of attention.
Yeah, Puppy and Zai, not Puppy and Zai, Kuro and Zai, Micro Masters.
And Lion will DC as he restarts Dota. And now it feels like a professional game with the pause coming out for more than 1 minute.
Yes. Yeah, someone did Dios.
Which team do you think has the better effigies?
Oh, okay, let me take a look at them. Okay, dim sum is a pretty good one, have to say. How long can you disco? Yeah, okay. On the Radiant side, I only like this Treant. And on the Dire, let's see. Plam, Ferniac, yeah, okay. You shall not pass, nah. Yeah, okay. I gotta say this tree effigy by Dim Sum is my favorite.
The tree effigy is pretty good. I've seen it quite a few times in my pubs, though. It's not very original for me.
Yeah, I just saw this for the first time. Yeah.
But it is pretty cool. I think the Radiant definitely wins the effigy wars.
Yeah, indeed.
And we have some friendly talk going on in the chat. This line is definitely dandy.
Yeah, a dandy and a bone 7. So this is definitely not a 2K MMR Dota.
And Magnus is S4.
Yeah, and we have Yafets on Shadow Fiend. And let's see, we have what, Phonic on the Bat Rider, right?
No, Bone 7's on the Bat Rider. He's playing against his team today.
Oh, Bones. Okay, sorry.
And Lion is reconnected. I don't know if he had been reconnected. Yeah, he had been reconnected. So we're still just waiting on Necro.
Yeah.
And Admiral AI says we have 1 more minute to go. I don't believe he's an admin, but I guess he can act as one for now. Giving us the time.
It says he is an admin.
He is?
It says so, he is so.
Okay. I have Fluix McBad News messaging me. Sadly, I can't be casting right now. And here we go. We're gonna restart the. We're gonna continue on with the game. And they're gonna have to
Okay, so
pull out the pro micros for Necrophos. As they send him back to base.
but the problem is they need his Aghanim Scepter royalty and his mech and his blink and his heal. So that's not really the best idea.
They may even want to just send AA and just leave him in the back lines and only use him for the Chilling Touch and Ice Blast and not bother using AA for anything else and just have AA control Necro.
Yeah, that's probably a better idea, but what you gonna do? Meanwhile, Roche, 2 more minutes until he spawns again. Which is a really long cooldown on that Aegis. I put one on SF. Magnus.
Magnus RP.
On Sniper.
The silence coming out. They're gonna lasso onto Magnus. And he's gonna be stuck in the middle of the NR. And he's gonna fall down. Solo pickoff on Magnus is not good for Dire. The Necro DCing has definitely gotten them out of their winning spirits as they start to crumble. Juggernaut caught out by the 2 supports, and he's gonna get a solo pickoff online here and may look to try to get AA.
Misses his ult. Too bad, that would have been a kill.
Yeah, A actually did get the passive of the active of the ult or whatever. He got the debuff onto Juggernaut, but it did not kill him. Got him very low.
Yeah, it was not.
Shadow Fiend was able to pick off Bat Rider, and we'll see if he looks to try to get anything more out of this right here. He looks like he'll just back off for now. As AA looks to be microing Necro, or Lion could definitely well be doing it as well.
Yeah, which is probably a good idea.
I have my,
Okay, so
go ahead. Yes, Felix, we have a very high production budget over here at DHD.
okay, so Steph, oh, he knows, he's gonna do
Oh, and
it.
Champion's gonna throw down that
Oh,
Abyssal Blade and easily take out Jug and look to take Roche.
That's a really big pick-off. Plus the Aegis.
I wonder if the Aegis will go to Magnus or Shadow Fiend will
The
drop
Dire
Knight for
took
it.
down old
Yeah,
Roche.
Magnus will just pick up the Aegis. And the cheese.
Yes.
Refresher Orb
Yeah,
now up
he
on
needs
Magnus.
the
This
cheese.
is going to be a really easy team fight for
Biggest
Dire to
RP
take if
of
they can
his
get it.
life. Yeah, he needs the cheese because he can't use Refresher and RP again. He doesn't have the mana for it.
He actually can't Refresher after he uses RP. This Refresh Orb is actually really useless on Magnus.
Yeah, I just realized that.
He does not have the stats to be able to do this. He should look to pick up Mana Boots. Greatly help him out here.
But he quickly...
I don't think he realizes this though.
Oh, and Shadow Fiend.
Radiant's
Okay,
bottom
but
racks.
And they
he
kill everyone
quickly
except for
buys back
Sniper.
and goes to
No
push on.
breaking down the
And,
radiant
Shadow
structures
and
like
Shadow Fiend
this.
buys back.
Radiant's
That
bottom
sniper
racks is getting
hits like a
hammered.
truck.
And Juggernaut's now up again, so Shadow Fiend should stop focusing the creep wave and try to
Get
get
low
these
to
racks.
Radiant's bottom racks.
Yeah, okay,
Radiant's
that
bot didn't
And
make
the RP coming out from Magnus.
but he didn't. But he didn't catch the sniper. That is the problem.
no idea how many that was.
Shadow Fiend's gonna fall down anyways. He should have just focused and finished off those last couple of melee racks, but it won't matter
Radiant's
Yeah,
bottom
okay.
rack
because the range racks will
ain't
fall
no
down
longer
to the
with us.
CH creep.
Carty the catapult. He's too overpowered, man. Too OP.
Yeah. Next update, we'll see a nerf to him.
Yeah,
XP.
definitely.
Now going the way of the Radiant, and gold.
The Dire
Still
might
the way
wanna
of the
mine
Dire,
top
but
tower.
it's kind of leveling out now. They're not really keeping up an advantage. They're just kind of staying in one spot.
Yeah, the
Dire's mid towers
building
having
is definitely
technical
melting.
difficulties. Them Dire buildings are tough as nails for now.
Magnus
Okay,
sitting
so
on.
Radiant looks to pressure mid. And they will take the mid tower.
The Dire could
I think
be
they'll try to look
They
for
can even
more.
take
Shadow Fiend had a
mid-backs.
dieback right there, and he's still down for 60 seconds, and RP's not out for 30. This could be an easy racks for
Guess that's 10 in a
the
row.
Radiant. Oh, and Necro has reconnected, but I think it's too late for the Dire. Magnus will go down. He still has Aegis. He will probably fall. Oh, nice blink.
Blinks on time, nice.
And he'll be able to get out.
Dire's mid tower's nothing now. Dire's mid racks is getting
And
swamped.
Line's gonna fall down to the
How many
Sniper.
was that?
This mid racks
Ain't looking good for the Dire's mid racks.
not gonna
They
survive much
didn't go
longer.
for the throne here,
Dire's mid racks.
but they'll probably just back up.
Yeah, the buybacks coming out from the Dire. They do not want to
Dangerous.
call game yet. They want to try to win this. They're not in it for the loss.
Yeah, they are playing it very safe.
And AI also noticing that Necro's back. Shadow Fiend actually has quite the move speed once he has his Mask of Madness popped.
Yeah, he probably should look to buy Satanic instead of that Mask of Madness.
Yeah, he should probably save up and get that. You're right.
Yeah.
It will provide him with a lot of good lifesteal, HP, and damage.
Yeah, he will be able to be more self-subsistent in during the team fights.
It will probably bump him up to at least 3,000 health as well. He sells the Shadow Blade instead, though. Now he's sitting on 4,400 gold. And after taking his ancient stacks, he's gonna buy a Blink Dagger.
Blink!
I'm not sure that's the right play.
Yeah, I'm not also too sold on this Blink pickup. I mean, you have a Magnus and a Necro with Blinks, so you need more right-click damage, not an initiating item. And that Lion just...
How about that?
Lion going way too deep.
Deep.
I have no idea what he was doing there. It's not a safe place to be.
Yeah. Is this Juggernaut going for Aghanims?
Yeah,
I mean,
it seemed
he
to be
has
that
a
way.
vitality, a point booster, but
He already has a Scotty, so I really don't see him going anything else.
that is kind of a strange pickup here. I mean, he should probably go some more damage items, but something like a butterfly perhaps against all these right clicks.
Does not seem like that's in the cards for him, though. He does not want to go that. You do have to remember, this is 2K gaming. We do not have the pro mentality of the S4 and the
Dude,
Funnick.
come on. Dude, you said this. There is a Dandy here and S4.
Oh yeah, I forgot. S4 on the Magnus. We have Dendy on the Lion. We have Bone 7 on the Bat Rider.
Artesian Shadow Fiend.
The Artesis on the Shadow Fiend. Sumail on the Sniper. PPD on the AA. And who has really bad connection issues? We can put him on Necro.
Who?
I don't know. Does anyone have like really bad connection issues?
Loda?
Yeah, Loda can go on Necro. Sure, he plays carry
Yeah.
anyways. That works.
Yeah. Oh, there's a nice bait with Sniper, but Necro ain't gonna take it. Okay.
And the team net worth now going the way of NR. And the whole graph is turning around and going the way of NR now. They are regaining that lead they once had at 5 minutes.
Yeah, that greedy draft is now stepping up, and it pays off. But still, this game is far from over. But when you look at net worth, a Sniper almost caught up to Shadow Fiend, who was leading 7.5k. And so yeah, that Shadow Fiend.
Shadow Fiend has died in the past few fights and has not helped out the Dire at all. He is sitting on 5,000 gold, almost 6,000.
He has buyback.
Lion popped finger there. I'm not sure on what. Might have just been the creep wave. I don't think they have any illusions on Radiant. No, they don't.
Well, it's an easy farm item and you can always drain mana really fast. You can basically always have your ult.
Oh yeah.
But he needs some mobility items. He needs some force stuff, some blink, so that he could blink in on Sniper and hex him before Sniper manages to BKB, so they can kill Sniper really fast.
And Magnus still hasn't picked up any int items. He has still no way of really being able to get that refresher, reverse polarity combo off.
Yeah.
He should have looked to get a Shiva's Guard or something along the lines of that instead of picking up the BKB if he wanted to make any use as the refresh reward.
Or just the casual force staff. It is also very useful against Batrider and Sniper.
Yeah, but as I said earlier, he should have picked up the Arcane Boots, but he still hasn't upgraded his boots yet.
Oh, RP
They're going to
on
catch out Juggernaut,
but that was short.
but the rest of his
Okay,
team
but
wasn't
better
there.
with that blink.
A waste of an RP.
Yeah.
And Lion will
How
fall,
many that was? How about that?
and Dire continues to struggle to try to break through mid. NR not letting Dire push through at all.
Meanwhile, this Sniper pushes top lane, and is he going for a refresher? I think that would be a good choice here, but he's still way too far away from it.
Who would be going refresher?
What?
Who would be going refresher?
This Necrophos.
I could see that.
They see him.
And Shadow Fiend
Yeah.
picks up Roche. The cheese is still sitting there. That useless Shadow Blade that Shadow Fiend picked up is now sitting on the Courier. Shadow Fiend looks to backdoor this tier 3 tower. But he might just fall instead. Sniper's doing a lot of damage to him.
Is he going to get him?
Yeah, and
Yep.
the
Seems
ult will
to.
come out. And Shadow Fiend will fall. And that is a wasted Aegis. Very greedy play here by
Definitely wasted.
Infernac. He still has his power treads on the Courier. He really should sell them and get some gold out of that.
Okay, Necrophos is not going for a refresher. He apparently is going for a Heart of Tarask or a Satanic, but I doubt that. Sniper? Yep.
Sniper is just too strong at this
How
point.
about that?
There's not much that
That's
the Dire can do against him. They're gonna have to get some RPs off on him and make what they can. Juggernaut also getting some okay farm, very far behind compared to Shadow Fiend and Sniper, but leading everyone else. Sitting on almost 5k gold. We'll definitely be able to pick up another item soon. And if he wants to get that Axe, as you were saying earlier, he definitely can.
yeah, but he needs to farm up for his buyback also.
He does have
Okay,
enough money to
Yes.
buy buyback and Axe.
Yeah, you're right.
Seriously, I lost.
Oh, and
How
Sniper's
about
gonna
that?
solo pick off Shadow Fiend. That's gonna put SF down for 100 seconds, and that's really gonna hurt Dire. It just depends if NR is gonna try to do anything with this.
Yeah, well, Gyro has his Boots of Shovel, so he can push out bot while other members are pushing out top, and he can TP top to help out with the push if needed. Oh, we have engagement on mid. Manage activity his BKB. And Lion Hex.
Let's just say it's a winning streak. How about that?
RP, but he does absolutely nothing.
The double RP coming out, but does not matter at all. Shadow Fiend buys back and looks to push down something, but he'll back off actually. Besides, it's not the fight he wants to take.
Look, I said I lost.
The rest of his team will fall. Necro backing off towards base.
And this, they're going for the final portion. They're going top. They're playing it safe, but I wanted to point out that that second RP was wasted because Magnus has money for his buyback, so he should have just bought back and use that RP in case the Radiant pushed mid. But I mean, it has a low cooldown now in the game, so yeah, it's basically fine. But that was a mistake, a misplay from him.
But Shadow Fiend's buyback is now down for 6 minutes. So if they kill him one more time, they should have an easy time pushing into Dire.
Yeah, definitely.
And only Sniper and Juggernaut can afford and have buyback off cooldown, so no one on Dire does have buyback, so if they can get a few pickoffs and get in position to take a tower, this could be bad for the Dire. But Dire did just not punish Radiant enough. They did a great job punishing them mid-game, but they did not take advantage of taking the racks. And they're suffering from it. Shadow Fiend, not very confident in himself. Never really trying to fully get these kills. Just harassing them out when he could definitely get the kill. So selling his MKB.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
I really don't understand what the Shadow Fiend's doing. You should really ditch that Mask of Madness or Blink Dagger and pick up a better item. Him being the carry. But he decides not to. He will grab that Daedalus now. Necrophos close to his heart. He has the Vitality Booster on the Courier, but he still has to work his way up to that recipe. And this could be the fight to end it all. Magnus picking up that Ghost Scepter to try to stop a bit of the sniper damage. But, Necro's going to TP back, so they will not have that Necro ult. Shadow Fiend will TP top. And they're just dividing once again, and this just has not been working out for them. They never really got a fight as a team. They have the team fight, and they're just split pushing this whole game. It's not really been working out for them, and they haven't tried to fight as a team.
Yeah, Magnus is not on point with those RPs, and even when he RPs, he's always alone. He doesn't have backup.
Oh, and Magnus is gonna get caught out.
Excellent. And that's one. Yeah.
Magnus is gonna fall.
Another wasted RP. Oh no, he actually
RP didn't
managed
go
to
through.
cast it. Okay, that's okay.
Even if it was used, it would only be 30.
SF, going on Sniper. Oh, he killed the Sniper. Nice, but Sniper
Shadow
immediately
Fiend.
buys back.
Yeah, Sniper is good.
Jagger is hunting for that SF. He blinks away.
SF is probably gonna fall here.
Yeah. That Sniper is too imba.
Oh. And barely escaping.
Jukes.
The Blink Dagger really helped him out there. He wouldn't have survived without it. And are we going to see this 4-hour game?
The dream.
I don't really know if I'm ready for the 4-hour game.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
This will be the worst ever casted, longest game in the world of Dota ever. Both teams are both very scared, and neither team seems to be enjoying this. They both want either team to initiate. NR still being too afraid to leave their base, even though I really think they could take a fight outside of it.
Yeah, but considering that all their lanes are pushed in, there is always a risk for that rat plays, so yeah.
They all have TP boots though, so I think that they could afford to push out. And the trash talking comes out. AA is right. They haven't done much pushing on NR's side. They did take that mid racks, but the Dire's did a good job of keeping that pushed in towards the Radiant.
Jugger caught out, and he's dead.
And that's no good for NR. Not good at all.
Yeah, but he has buyback. So
he does have buyback.
A really big deal.
Bat Rider and Silencer also have buyback up now.
Money changes hands.
And the XP is very far ahead in Radiant side, and net worth 7,500 in the way of the Radiant.
Yeah. Now we see. Okay. They will push mid. Instead of him.
Radiant's
He fixes. He goes up.
Oh, that's a wasted force by the Radiant there. That's not what they wanted to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Sniper. Okay.
Sniper gonna go. No, he's not gonna be able to get that kill on line.
Radiant's mid tower's coming up.
Oh, he's gonna be able to get it now. And walks back into range without healing up.
That's
Lion struggling to afford that force staff.
Mid tower could use a hand.
And I don't think Dire's gonna try to push into this without Lion. They're playing this very safe.
Yeah, he's their big crowd. He's their big crowd controller.
They're afraid if they die.
After Magnus, so they need him. Definitely.
Neither team wants to lose their ancient.
So this is called a stalemate, basically.
Yes, they have this very slow game going on here. We're reaching the 70-minute mark soon. Neither team really looking to push in. Shadow Fiend getting a few hits on the towers here and there, but not enough.
Yeah, he's chipping away at it slowly, but
sitting on over 10k gold. Shadow Fiend's buyback is now back up. Juggernaut's buyback is up. Sniper's buyback is down for 2 minutes though. So, and everyone in the Dire moves in towards the Radiant side of the river. And we will see, hopefully, a team fight coming out here. Oh, Necro's gonna get caught out by NR. He's gonna go down. And the Dire's not gonna try to push in for another 80 seconds. So hopefully we can see some pushing coming from NR, but they don't seem to like pushing at all. Oh, they're gonna try to get this kill on Lion.
They go online.
Oh, but the Magnus!
That's a big RP.
The RP. And Lion's gonna fall,
no follow-up.
and Magnus will fall along with him.
Somebody's cooking.
And
yeah, that's the problem. No follow-up. A great RP, but Shadow Fiend just farming.
if we don't see the GG coming out here, We might see the racks fall down. They might just go straight for
Okay,
base. They
they're-
might not even try to get a Rex. Shadow Fiend's gonna try to go for the
Yeah, but-
base race though.
But he
And Sniper's
can't do
gonna
that
TP
faster
back.
than- What?
How about that? That's four.
Rat Rider
Yeah,
kills off
three.
AA and Sniper kills off Shadow Fiend. Shadow
Yeah,
Fiend will
this
buy
is
back, but I don't know if they can
But-
stop this push.
Dire's mid towers
Yeah,
have
definitely not against 4 heroes.
The Dire went and fortified their structures.
Sniper will stay back and
Dire's
defend
mid tower
base.
won't last much longer.
I'm not sure if that's the right play.
No, Bat Rider lassos him.
And
Juggernaut
Shadow
does
Fiend
match
should
as
try to get
well.
his ult off here, but he does not look like he's going to go for that. And they might be able to stop them from pushing in. Yeah, Witch Doctor will TP out, and the rest of NR will back off. Roche
So
is
that
up if
was
Juggernaut
kinda-
wants to try to take it.
That was a bit anticlimactic fight, I have to say.
Yes, it was. Nothing was really gained. They put some good damage on these tier 4 towers, but they didn't take either.
Nothing apart from that.
They did force the Shadow
Triplet
Fiend buyback,
calls
so
them
that is down for 6
But
minutes.
back, yeah.
But he's gonna get a Roche
So
here.
that is the...
So will he finally drop this Mask of Madness? Probably not.
He really likes his magical madness, man.
He really does. It was his first item, and he's not letting go of it.
Roche is tough, but the Dire's tougher still.
Okay, so Shadow Fiend picks up the Aegis.
Dropping his Blink Dagger, he still continues to have the Mask of Madness, and he picks up the Rapier! He did it! He picked it up! Finally!
Yes! Rapira, boys! Come on.
He bought all the items he possibly could in that slot with the Demon Edge before picking up the Rapier. He's been teasing us this whole game, and he finally does it.
Come on, come on. Well, this is what we have been waiting for, the throws. He is hitting 600 damage per attack with that Divine Rapier and Magnus in power. That's big. That's really big. Come on, baby, come on.
Dire's
Come on,
top
SF.
tower,
Get
you know
angry.
the drill.
Oh, he's going in deep. This is not a good play by him. What is he doing?
Dire might
That's
wanna
Aegis,
mine
so
that
it's not
top
bad.
tower.
Magnus is going to go
Okay,
down,
Clipper.
getting the
Magnus
RP
back.
off on a few creeps.
5 in a row. Dire's top
He's going to have to try
ranks
to
taking
pick out
it.
Sniper here.
That's
Oh, this could be GG. Shadow Fiend's going to take a lot of damage. He's not going to be able to get Sniper off in time.
Come on!
Dire's top ranks is in trouble.
Will he be able to get Sniper? He will take Sniper down, but Sniper has buyback.
Dire's top
And
ranks.
Shadow Fiend will
And
fall
that's the
with the
Rapier
Rapier dropping. And
that's
DieHardDota
the
calls
GG.
GG, and
Hope the Dire work
they're going to
also
end
for
this.
that mid
This
tower.
is GG, boys. And
The Dire's
NR is going
ancient
to take this
control.
game.
Effort from Dire, but
This was a long, drawn-out game.
Might be
but
over for the Dire's
NR
ancient.
came through in the end. Their
Too
greedy
bad for
lineup
them.
turning out to be worth it.
Who can't be cured.
The Dire just did not punish them well
The
enough.
Radiant done it.
This was a good game. And
a bit passive, but still a nice one.
New Report won. And another fun game from DieHardDota.
And Megadeth. See you later.
My name is Persona Zero, and goodbye.
There's a pyramid of power with eyes that can see it all. Cameras to capture your image at City Hall. Realize they listen whenever you make a call. If you want a revolution, I'll really give it to y'all. Bring this the army that bands against bands of dead presidents, determining life of mankind of cancerous. How we breathe vapors, green got us bleeding in streets for cheap paper. I said what the masses left to play. city hall. Realize they listen whenever you make a call. If you want a revolution, I really give it to you.
Brave is the army that bands against bands of dead presidents, determining life of man.
So, the game's not ready to go just yet. We don't have enough players, but if anyone wants to play, come on in and play with us. Fluix and I are gonna give a little discussion on how that last game just went.
I don't think people from the guild can find us.
Really?
Yeah, people are asking what the password is, and
Dude, Tug's in here.
for some reason I'm the lobby leader now, so YOLO, I guess.
Are you in the guild?
Yeah, I'm in the guild.